Hey, 17.
$19.
Got a 3. I rolled a 1.
I got a nat 20.
I feel like a survival
Oh.
check and a perception check are kind of like similar, you know?
I have 19.
So I got a 26 total.
God dang.
Nat 20.
Holy cow. Oh, you got nat
We're-
20?
Yeah.
We're gonna survive the shit out of this. Whatever's
Yeah,
happening.
you're good. We are so safe. As you guys are accompanied, as the group is kind of spreading out, some of you, like Pepper, she goes, sits down in the sand. B and Bob start kind of going through some bags. They're looking at like the items that they managed to steal off the high elf or the wood elf nobles, kind of comparing loot to one another. And the other members of the crew kind of go and start settling in along the coastline. You guys start taking in your surroundings. Soleil, you kind of put your hand down into the sand of the shore and get a feel for the aura, the vibe of this island. And you feel that this island is deeply connected to the heartwood tree. And you can sense this like magical kind of heartbeat that is occasionally like thumping deep beneath the ground. And while you are taking that lay of the land, you can feel that this particular pulse runs to the southwest, and there's like a pain almost in the pulse. It has this irregularity, like an AFib heartbeat. There's not only a deep connection to the heartwood tree here, that the roots of the heartwood tree must grow either directly under this island or within this island or something. But they also feel like they're maybe in danger or stressed.
Like the land feels like it's stressed, or does it feel like the trees in particular, or just everything?
You can literally feel your from the Usagi forest. The heartwood tree is like that massive world tree sort of, iconography. The world tree itself is like that massive tree that grows out of your jungle, and your people tend to it to make sure it's healthy. And the mythology or the religion surrounding the heartwood tree is that the roots grow all throughout the planet, and that they kind of keep everything together. And if the heartwood tree were to not exist, neither would the world. And it's rare that you have this feeling. You may have never had this feeling before, ever, except for when you were home. But you can feel, it feels as though like the heartwood tree is here on this island, or a part of it is. And that part of the heartwood tree that is on this island, the roots of the heartwood tree that are growing under this island or somewhere in the island, are in danger. It's not the trees of the island. The island itself is fine,
It's
and with
the
that 26
roots.
survival, you're like, if we go south, we'll be able to get to that town. We'll be good. There isn't anything immediately distressing about the island in your vicinity. In fact, on that 26 survival, you could probably chill out on this beach for several weeks and just kind of survive off the land.
Beach party.
Yeah, you can have a beach episode. Woo, it's an anime now. It's been an anime all along.
Playing volleyball and shit.
Yeah.
Skimpy outfits.
Always has been. But that is on that 20. I was going to bring this up at some point along this journey. I didn't think I was going to do it this early, but you got an nat 20 survival. So,
all right. So I think we can go south, and we'll reach the town, no problem.
But I'll say on that natural 22.
Oh yeah.
It would also it's probably about 3 or 4 day foot journey to cross through the jungles.
Okay. But I haven't felt this before. It feels like the heart tree roots are here, and there seems to be something wrong. I don't know what we can do about that right now, but maybe something we can look into while we're here on this island.
You kind of keyed in on that pulse, and you feel like, if you were to kind of take a couple minutes to kind of meditate on it, touch the ground and meditate on it, you'd be able to follow that pulse to possibly, it's hard to say what exactly it would lead you to, but it would lead you somewhere. So you do feel like at any point on this island, at least at the moment, you could get a quest marker to say, hey, we got to go. A little yellow arrow could pop up and be like,
okay. I'll hear Navi like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then besides that, there is the ability, 4 days, you'd be able to get to the town of Goldshore, which is on the south side of this island. Just about a straight shot to south.
What? Soleil, I've never heard of the heartwood tree. What is that? What is all of that about?
Oh, well, it's just the biggest, most beautiful tree that's ever existed. But it's also...
Could we make a ship out of it?
No!
No.
No.
Oh,
you don't
my...
cut this tree down. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is the tree. No, the roots of this tree extend all over this place, all over the world. And I can feel when I felt the ground, I could feel its roots all the way here, which means that this is like a sacred place,
So we can't cut these trees down.
No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
Yo, Valen, this is sounding like that movie you were telling me about, like the Lorax. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Wait, what's
You
the
can't cut down the trees. I'm a druid. You can't cut down any trees. Okay. I mean, unless we ask permission and they're okay with it. But I can speak to plants if we have to. But
okay.
we'll
maybe a plant wants to venture out and become a seafaring vessel. I mean, who am I to judge what a plant wants to do or a tree wants to do? Just saying.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But
they might identify as a boat. I don't know. So
all I know is the roots are here, and it seems like they're in trouble. Like we could.
So, are you saying we should investigate what's going on?
So. I mean, this is like a part of my home. You know what I mean? Like this is part of like the sprig that I have. My staff is part of my home. Like these roots are. So I don't know but there might be trouble here.
Okay, it talks to you. Can I try to see if the ground will talk to me? I put my hand down and I try to like sense whatever Soleil is sensing.
Just shove your hand.
Give me. There's a couple checks I think I would allow this to be. Arcana.
I'll give him
nature. Arcana, nature, or I mean maybe like perception. I think that Arcana will have the lowest one of the three.
Okay, so Arcana, nature. I'm gonna go nature.
He's gonna get a natural fucking 20. He'd be like, I can feel the trees.
16. I got a 16.
It's not bad. I don't think it's quite high enough for you to be able to actually feel what she is talking about. You can feel like a slight vibration in the ground, like when you really quiet down and you focus. You can feel like the energy of the island, or maybe movement off in the jungle or something. But you don't feel this like intense sort of pulse kind of thing that she's referring to. So
I put my hand down. I'm like, crikey, she's right. And then nah, I'm just kidding. I don't feel anything. I just felt like a little, but I mean, I believe you. If you say this island is in distress, then I think we should investigate because.
Do you know what? I mean, if you guys are open to it, we could at least maybe make a pit stop, on our way to the town and see what's up. I could also ask the trees. I bet they would be happy to point us in the right direction or maybe tell us what's going on.
Absolutely. I mean,
okay. I want to speak to the closest tree.
Damn it.
It's gonna have like a guttural like that's how the tree makes noise. It's just clicking.
Man, I fucked up. All right.
Hey man. So you're gonna freestyle, we're gonna freestyle a little tree.
The nearest tree, but I want it to be like a pretty tree with flowers,
Say,
yeah. hello, tree. We're new here.
Yeah, 26 survival. So there are some very nice trees around here.
Okay. Okay. So I'll pick like a pretty one. Hello,
Yeah.
tree. We're new here. But I feel like there might be something bad happening on this island. Are you okay? Like, are you doing okay?
I go over to B and Bob. I'm like, you see this shit?
This lady's
She's talking to trees.
Oh, we were crazy.
Crazy person. The tree.
I mean, I pull somebody's pants down and I'm a fucking, this guy, and then she just talking to trees. Well,
The tree.
Yeah, Alan, I think it was you stabbing him with the broom, but the pants was just the cherry on top.
Tomato. Either way, she's talking to a tree.
The tree, kind of confusedly at first, says, "Hello, I haven't had this happen before. Who might you be?"
I am so glad to meet you. My name is Soleil. What is your name?
Name. Haven't thought of a name.
Nobody, like the trees, you don't call each other or something? You just say, hey, tree, or?
No, we just talk amongst the mycelium. It's a different kind of communication. I've never had this happen before.
Well, it's so nice to meet you. Are you feeling okay? Do you feel like some weird stuff going on in your roots or in the ground, or?
Yes, it's been dry this season. I feel a little tired. There's been weird rumblings. And the squirrels constantly biting and gnawing.
It's so awful. I mean, I can also go talk to the squirrels. I could talk one by one to every squirrel and just, tell them to cut it out,
There's a particular squirrel, a red squirrel. If you could find him and ask him to stop putting acorns in that one hole, I would appreciate it.
I am going to search this island high and low for that red squirrel, and I promise you, I will have a stern talking to. I will tell him to find and hide his nuts elsewhere.
There's not even any acorn-bearing trees on this island. I don't know where he's finding them. We don't bear acorns. I'm a coconut tree.
So there's rogue acorns on this island?
Yes, and many of them have found their way into my hole. And you don't need to be specific about the hole. He'll know the hole. When you say stop putting acorns into that one hole, he'll know the hole.
Okay. This is such good information. I promise I'm really going to help you with this. But I'm also, what I wanted to ask you is about not so much the nuts and the squirrels, but more about, do you feel like there's something wrong with the land?
Oh, yes. I've been, like I said before, there has been a rumbling of sorts from time to time. It's uncomfortable. It's pushing against my tender roots down in the bottom layers. I can feel it sort of jostling the soil. It's uncomfortable and it feels anxious.
Could you point us in the right direction of where you think this bad energy is kind of coming from?
Unfortunately, I'm rather stuck at the moment. And I'm not one for directions. I will say the rumblings are sort of down under the soil, far
Deep down.
deep down. Yes,
Okay.
deep.
Thank you so much. This has been the best, the best conversation of my life. So thank you so much. What I'll try to do is bring you maybe some water. Actually, you know what? Because he said he was dry, I'll take my water skin and just put water around his roots, like just sort of do what I can to make sure he's got some water. And
Yes, that's very nice. Oh, it's so moist.
I like
Before you go, it's very rare that I have an opportunity like this. You said your name was Soleil.
mm-hmm.
Would you happen to have any banana peels or orange rinds or something of that sort?
Would I have something like that on me? I don't know if I would have.
I don't know. I have no idea. You might.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have like banana. I don't know.
Ask B and Bob.
Ask me and Bob.
Oh, listen, everybody! I've been talking to this tree. He's so wonderful, but I need banana peels and orange peels. Does anybody have anything?
Me and Bob.
when Jax hears that, he's just like, "Let me know when you find where this problem comes from. I'm gonna go to town real quick. I gotta find the mail center. I gotta figure out how to
Really
deliver
quick, 4 days.
Oh, you said 40. I forgot you said
Somebody
that.
roll a d20. Anybody, just somebody roll a d20.
$15.
Well, I do have a few banana peels, but I'm not just giving them away.
Come
What do you
on,
need
Lee.
them for anyway?
This tree, this beautiful tree, asked for some banana peels. I think maybe he's hungry. I don't,
You're lying to me. Trees can't ask for things.
They can't. Oh, they
No.
can. They're
Trees
living
can't ask for
creatures.
things, B. She's a liar.
Hey,
That's what I
guys,
says.
let's not call her a liar. All right. How about this? I give you guys a gold apiece for your banana peels. How about that?
Hold on.
You, B and Bob get together. And they're talking amongst themselves very quietly. B looks back and he says,
3 silver each.
I'll do you one better. 5 copper.
He strikes a hard bargain. Deal.
There you go. You got yourselves a deal. All right. I toss him the copper.
All right. Here you go.
and he reaches into his back. He throws it open. He reaches in. He gets like this nasty, wet bag, and he puts it out in front of him, plops it in your hand.
There you go, Soleil. You could take that. I don't want.
We
I
were
don't
going to
want
start a garden, but who needs a garden when you have this many coins? We don't
Thank
need
you.
a garden now.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Phelan, for helping acquire these. And so take them back to the tree. And I have some old banana peels. Do you want me to leave them at your roots, or?
If you could just bury them under the base of my trunk, that would be wonderful.
Oh, that's easy. And I'll just do some mold earth and maybe ask Venley if she wants to help me mold earth so we can dig in the dirt together.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll dig in the dirt together and bury the banana leaves.
What are we doing this for?
Oh, the tree. He wants some banana peels. He asked us to just bury them under him,
Okay.
little
Yeah.
nutrients,
Oh, okay. Okay, we're feeding him.
Yeah, we're going to the tree. Yeah.
Him? Tree? We're feeding the tree.
Yes, I think he's hungry. He was a little thirsty too, but he's given me so much good information. I didn't even ask questions. I just got the banana peels,
Cool. Yeah. Let's dig in dirt.
Okay. We'll dig.
You dig, you put the banana peels down there, you mold the earth back, or maybe you do it with your hands. I don't care. You do it. In the tree. Thank you. That will be just delightful for many months. I really appreciate it. There's one other thing. While you guys were digging down in the dirt, the mycelium sent me a little tingle. There's a tree not very far. I can't point, but it's some other place besides where we currently are. This one has a name. Her name is Aladra, and she said that she'd be happy to talk to you more. But like I said, I'm not really one for directions, so I can't be too much help in that regard.
Well, thank you for your help. We'll go search for this tree. Enjoy your banana peels, and we'll be on our way. Thank you.
You have a good time. Thank you.
Guys.
It was nice meeting you.
Oh, nice meeting you too, Tree. Oh, my new best friend is a tree.
Do you have any hobbies? Don't go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back away. I'm just gonna like moonwalk away. Yeah, thanks. Bye.
You shouldn't gross the trees. It's not polite.
I think he's a little lonely, or maybe I just don't think he's ever talked to someone before. I think that was a new experience for him.
Oh, okay.
But I got some good information. There's a tree named Aladra. And I feel like maybe if we can find this tree, he didn't know directions like north, south, east, west, but maybe we can just start walking. I don't know.
I'd say going. We're in the northern part of the island, right? Might as well head south. I mean, I'm sure. Did you say the name of the tree, Aladra?
Aladra.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's probably in the heart of the island. I mean, it would make sense, but I'm no geologist, biologist, or whatever it's called, ecologist, whatever. Don't ask me what those terms mean, Venley. But yeah, let's head south.
Maybe if we just wander around shouting the tree's name, we'll find it eventually.
That or the squirrel. There's a squirrel bothering this tree so much. Maybe we find the squirrel.
What color is that squirrel?
Red squirrel. But I hear he's a bit of an asshole. So, we'll see.
That makes sense.
Most squirrels that I've met are assholes, so that checks out.
Yep. I've never met a good squirrel, honestly.
So do we kill him?
I say, why not?
I mean, I say we talk to him first if he doesn't want to listen,
I'm good for a little squirrel murder. Why not?
It's probably not as
Sometimes,
exciting.
Hey,
I mean, it would solve the problem.
I could stage it as a suicide, guys. I'm pretty good at it. I'm sorry. No,
I think the broom would rip him
that was dark. I apologize. Forget I said that. I'm trying to be reformed, guys. I'm having a hard time with it. Anyway, let's continue.
So you guys end up moving south. You take your group with you, Pepper and Violetta and everyone, and head off into the jungles. As you guys are moving, you do eventually come across, after about maybe 5 hours of travel, but a half day worth of walking, you do come upon not a road. Calling it a road is very strong, but a path, like a footpath that clearly either wildlife or people or a combination of the two have created. That is sort of winding through the jungle. And while you're moving down this footpath, if you guys could give me either perception checks or survival checks, I think either one. And maybe you can even throw in investigation checks if any one of those are preferred. And it might elicit different results.
'19 investigation.
Oh, nat 20. Let's go.
Nice.
I wasn't sure because I was like, is that a 2? No, that's a 20.
25
I got 21.
investigation.
Dang, guys. Holy
We're rolling hot.
guacamole.
Hey, well,
gotta
we're
check-
looking for trees. I don't know.
Investigation is my main
Yeah,
thing.
man. Okay, so we got a lot of really good rolls. So we had a 19 investigation, and then above a 20 perception.
Well, Jack's had a
That was
25 too.
high. I thought there might have been, but I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I got a 21.
I'm just setting up a couple little things here. We got some good ass rolls. All right. So as you guys moving down this footpath, on the investigation check, we'll do that one first. First thing, you do find a couple acorns on the trail that are kind of like half buried under the dirt. Looks like people have stepped on them as they've gone down. Not super important, but the red squirrel has been bringing acorns. There are some acorns around here. It's weird. More importantly, you do see that there are markings in some of the trees as you're going down this path. And you can actually see with that slightly higher investigation check that these markings move off into the jungle, off of the path. They look like they're about every maybe 50 or 100 feet. There's a tree with this marking in it. And the marking itself, it's like a line. And then at the bottom, there are two little crosses that go off, like a pitchfork at the bottom. And then it goes up. And then at the top, there is like a, what is that called? Like a runic symbol that has like it has like a cross at the top and then lines that go through there. So it's like 6 pointed, there's like a bunch of them coming off. And then on the sides of the cross, there is like forks. I'm not going to draw this. So I hope that made sense. But you see that symbol in some trees. And you can see that symbol runs off the side of the path deeper into the jungle to the east. On the perception check, you see that as you're going through the forest, or the jungle rather, off of the footpath, it's sort of like, it's hot, it's humid. There are like small collections of like little bogs, little puddles where like all this fauna and stuff are growing up out of, and entangled in one of these little bogs off to the side. You, for a moment, like out of the corner of your eye, you feel like you see like a face kind of tangled up in this like marshy vegetation, and you kind of glance to your right, and then you kind of lose it, and you step off the path a little bit, walk forward, and you see that in that vegetation, as you get closer and you're really inspecting, that there's like a skull that's been kind of tangled up and gripped by the vines. And on closer inspection, there's like a whole kind of person that's been kind of tangled up in here, and on their skeleton, particularly, I guess in this instance, it would probably be on the forehead of the skull, is the same symbol that Venli has not yet told you that she has seen, but she will tell you that she has seen it engraved on the skull. Soleil, did you do survival to get above a 20?
Yes, that was 21.
You get a couple things on that. You can tell that there is one, as you're kind of moving through, you occasionally like checking the ground and just kind of vibing with the jungle. And you can tell that one, there is like a storm approaching. It'll probably be here tonight or tomorrow. You can kind of taste it in the air. Like the air here is like really dry, kind of salty. All the water is like stagnant and not like flowing up. It's just this dry air, and you can taste this like you can just tell there's like rain on the wind. Separately from that, you can tell that the position of the pulse has moved. So instead of now being like southwest, now it's more like directly west. So before it was kind of like going like towards the jungle and to your right. Now it's just going like to your right. And after like kind of thinking about it for a moment, the only like really important thing that you've seen on the island that's in that direction is the giant weird mountain pillar that's flying up above the clouds. Doesn't necessarily mean, that is what it is, but it's also a pretty good guess that maybe it is what it is. And then I think that's what you get from the survival check. Those are the things you guys get
Okay.
from those various checks.
I would be
Also,
picking up.
I guess
go
also
ahead.
that this path definitely, you can also tell that this path is well tread, and that this probably if you stay on this path, you will be good to arrive at Gold Shore. It'll probably open up to a larger road, and you'll eventually get there in about 3 days' time. Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I would definitely be picking up those acorns as we go. They seem like they could be really important. So I'm going to pick up acorns as we go.
You never know.
You never know. I don't know. We might need them. I think we should keep going west, is where it feels like the pulse is kind of coming from.
The west, the tree pulse that you're sensing is going to the west. The markings that Venley is seeing are going to the east. So it's sort of like, I'm giving you a crossroads, and then also the town is just south too. So just so you guys have a bit of a bearing. You have 3 options.
I think we should split the party in 3 ways. I think that's a good idea.
Me too.
Always
We go
a
2,
good
2,
idea.
2. And if we actually split the NPCs, we can probably get like a 4-3, 4-3-4 kind of situation going. It'll be fine.
Let's just send Gray by himself. I think he'll do good.
Yeah, Gray will be fine. Yeah, you send Gray. God forbid. I feel bad for wherever he ends up.
All right, guys. What do you think? Where should we head? East or west?
I don't know. Those markings are weird though. Like it's in a head. That's really weird. I kind of don't like the vibes actually. The marking.
So what you're saying is we should head east to where the markings are.
No, maybe I don't know.
What about you?
I think
Soleil?
I think maybe oddly enough, I think Zergo can give me a history check. And then I think maybe
You really don't want that.
I had a nat 20.
It's not going to work out.
I had a nat 20 on my
maybe,
investigation.
And then I think maybe Valen and
I had a-
Jax could
I had a nat
maybe
20.
give me a history check. Would you get?
History check.
I had a nat 20 on my investigation check.
This is like this was to detect, like you saw the skull and stuff. This is to know what that symbol is. You know what I mean? I think it's a history check. It could be religion, but I think that for you guys, it's more applicable for it to be history. But if you're better at religion, it could be religion.
No, about the same. 14.
I got a 16.
12.
Zero, what'd you get?
12. 13 minus 1.
Honestly, none of them are bad. None of them are bad. Between the 3 of you, oddly enough, I think Zergo, you might be like, I recognize that from somewhere. I feel like I've seen that before. Maybe not in that, you'd say however Zergo would say it. But when they point the symbol out to you, it would kind of trigger a little bit of a memory. Maybe a violent memory, maybe just a quizzical memory, maybe, but you've seen the symbol before in a past life, when you still lived back in the Empire, when you were like a little kid before you were picked up by Dagger Sicario and everything. And then between the 2 of you, Jax, Valen, you know that in the time that you've like been in the Marines or in the Navy of the for the Pirate King, you've maybe seen the symbol a couple times. And this is the Penumbra Society. It is a cult-like group that originated in the Empire of Leones, but it's kind of spread across the globe. I don't think any of you rolled high enough to really know what their like deeper deal is, but you know that they are a necromantic cult, and that you've maybe had to deal with once or twice in the past, or maybe heard other people talking about having to deal with them.
That symbol looks familiar. Zergo, have you ever seen that before?
What was the name again of it?
The Penumbra Society.
Penumbra. Penumbra Society. They're a little necromantic, right? They like to, do stuff with dead things. You know anything about that, Zergo?
No, just have bad feeling.
So,
As coupling, we were told to stay away from the symbol.
but you're a predator now. You can go that way if you wanted to. Would you?
Not sure anymore. Don't hear them.
If your friends wanted to go that way, would you follow?
Yeah.
All right. But you think we should go west?
Don't know what that is, but yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, I think west is sounds like necromantic
I vote
cult,
west.
and east
Yeah.
is
East is
East.
necromancy. Something's
east
going
is
on with
necromancy.
necromancy.
west
West is like the big tree mountain situation. South is the town of Goldshore.
I
How
mean,
close is the town at this point? Like compared
3
to the
days.
other 3 days. Okay, it's 3 days.
I feel like, okay, I'm just deducing here. I don't know, but I feel like whatever's going on with this island has a lot to do with this cult. So I know that maybe Eladra is to the west, and that's like the safer route. But I kind of want to see what's going on the west side. West side, with the necromancy.
You mean the east side?
Sorry, yeah, you know what I mean. East side. That's the best side, anyway.
Do we know if it's close? Because I'm willing to do these things on the island, but I do want to send a message out to my brother, and I'm willing to stay on this island after I send the message too. But I'm worried how long it's going to take to get to him.
oh, I could send. Wait, can't I do like a? I think I can send an animal messenger.
If you can do
Somewhere.
that, and it would actually like go to it
Oh.
knows where my brother would be, then I'm down to do that. Because
Let me double check. I think I can do that for you. 1 second.
yeah, that would actually be great. And I don't have a letter
Violet,
on hand,
while you
but
guys are
I'll-
having this conversation, she kind of inserts herself and says, I don't mean to interrupt, but our main goal right now, I think, if unless I'm misunderstanding something, is to procure a ship and then head to the Ring of Fire, head to Minstrel. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. And
That's
someone
like the end goal. Yeah, we're working towards that. But I mean, we're here and there's stuff going on. And like, I would hate to wonder what's going on.
it would be a disservice if we just decided to just ignore the warning signs of something bad going on and just keep it moving. So, Violetta, Bebob, Gray, if you guys want to just head south or in whatever direction is towards the city and relay Jax's message, if you can do that, you guys are more
What
than
I was
welcome.
going to offer, what I was going to say, I don't know who wants to join me. I'm sure probably Gray. I would like it if Hatanabe came with me. She's young. I don't want her to be harmed. Pepper probably wants to get drunk. Yep. Well, how about if you don't mind, I think it'd be wise if I started moving the ship procurement along. If you could perhaps give me some of the gold that you have earned in your adventures.
How much gold
I
do you
could
think
take it.
How much gold do you think you'll need?
I think the first question is how much gold do you have?
We got about 1,500, 1,600.
I got about 1,000.
I can give you 1,000. I know that I'm kind of holding some in reserve for Pepper. So, Pepper, do you want me to just give you what I owe you? Keep it moving. It's like 200-300 gold, I think.
I wouldn't give it to me. I'll drink it all away. We won't get any ships. Don't put a single gold coin in my hand. Now, if you have perhaps like 8 to 10 silver you could give me, that's a more reasonable amount. That'll keep me drinking the cheap stuff, and I won't send us all into debt.
Okay, I could do that. I mean, if it keeps you sharp and it keeps you with our crew, then I'll do that. I'll give you a couple silver, and then Violet, I'll give you 1,000 gold if you want to go and ask the other members of the crew how much they can offer you. Then we'll go through that. Try to procure us a ship, but we just want to investigate this. I know that it's not convenient.
1,000 gold won't get us a ship, get us a nice ship, but it can start the process. Maybe we can put in an order, get them to start making a ship. We can promise final payment upon completion, and then either we can get the gold together for when it's time, or we can figure it out.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
can get them to at least make the ship, and even if we don't have the gold.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some odd jobs that we can do. We can, do some things, I'm sure. But yeah. Anybody else got some gold they want to throw in the pot for Violetta?
Bunch of gems that are worth like a lot of money.
That's our main currency, honestly. Is we have a massive shitload of gems.
I would not want to get rid of too many of the 100 gold. I mean, at least leave me like 15 to 20, just because that's what powers my.
I didn't have the cords.
You got 140 gems worth 100 gold, right?
Maybe on my sheet I don't have that, but like I got more, so I think I do have like 140 at this point.
Well, I have all the loot. I have all the loot written down that we've gotten from stuff.
You guys got a shit ton of gems. You guys got like 18,000 golden gems.
This was after the Oni fight. We got 140 gems worth 100 gold each. The robe.
Fuck the Eagles! I was kidding.
Fuck the Eagles.
They said fuck the Gingers. I was like, that's crazy.
We also got 50 gems worth 100 gold each, and 30 small gems worth 25 gold each at some point.
Yeah, we have like a shit ton of money in gems. And you could
that might be in the
give that to Violetta
hole,
and see if she could like, I don't know what you want to do there, but you literally have enough money to get pretty much any ship you want made. A full like really nice ship, with cannons and like multiple floors and like a really good ship, top of the line galleon, would probably be like 15,000 gold. You have enough money to like get a galleon and then like slap some upgrades on top of it, but you'd have to get the money. You have to get the gems into gold, or
get a
find
ship
somebody
with a
who's
hot
willing
tub.
to take. Yeah, we can get a hot tub.
Yeah, like a little
hot
green.
tub strippers.
We should
crazy.
We should totally get a ship with a greenhouse. That'd be so badass.
I love that.
Oh, that'd be
Maybe
so
like
cool.
The only ship with a greenhouse. That would be so cool.
So badass, yeah.
So we're gonna just get a living ship then from Space Odyssey.
We're gonna go and get that tree back there, and we're gonna put him on the front of the. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You're gonna cut it down?
I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
Maybe he seemed kind of depressed. Maybe if you're like, hey, we can take you with us, he'd be like, oh, just talk to me every day.
It's replanting.
Yes.
like the tree from the gosh, what's that book?
That would
They
give
cut,
our
they cut the limbs off and
giving?
everything. Yes, the giving tree.
Giving tree?
Yeah, yeah. It'd be like, oh,
that would give our tree life though, if you think about it.
if you
He'd
cut
be
it
like,
down.
yeah, and he's like the main like mass. We could just talk to the tree, be like, "Hey, how's the seas going? Oh, they're rough today. How about you put some acorns in? You know, whatever." I think that'd be badass. We should when we get the ship and it's about to be complete, we should ask him if he wants to be a part of like that. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like they
Yeah,
put a
like,
mermaid.
we can, like, turn him into a dragon. Or
Yeah.
There's gonna be a big coconut tree.
Yeah. And it just drops coconuts as we're going, you know? That's cool. I'm down
Yeah.
for that.
I like it. But we have enough money in gems
Yeah,
to do
for
all
sure.
this.
Yeah.
Do we want to give that to Violet, or do we want to keep that under?
Well, I definitely
Yeah.
want to keep. I definitely want to keep a few, just because like that's what my homunculus servant runs on. But
The
like,
more money you give her, like if she's gonna go get a galleon, she's gonna need. I'm gonna say like on a meta level, she's probably gonna need like at least like a 50% down payment. So if she's gonna be like, I want the best ship ever, she's gonna probably need at least 7,500 gold to get it being built. And then from there, you guys can do pirate shenanigans. You can pay for it. I don't care how you do it, but to get the process started, she's gonna need 7,500.
And we got to have a brewery on board too as well. Make sure we add that to the list. A brewery, a greenhouse,
And a tree.
And we
there's
need-
there's a lot of cost there, Valen.
Yeah.
we need a brewery, a greenhouse. We need a laboratory so Jackson could like disappear for days on end. And
Well, now I like this. Okay.
yeah, and then
Like a bear den for Zurgo.
bear
Just a
den.
full like bear. Just
I appreciate the amount of space you want to give my character, but he doesn't need it.
Because he goes into a little ball sometimes.
Yeah,
I
just like a Samus. He wants like a suitcase, ideally.
Yeah,
ah, okay.
I think we should
He could be
worry
like a
about.
Pokemon. You guys could get like a basketball-sized object,
Yeah.
and you could throw
I
it. and
choose
Virgo could
you.
pop out.
I think when the time comes, we should definitely equip the ship with some countermeasures and some ways to fight off other ships. But we can get to that down the line. We're not there yet. But over the weeks I can brainstorm some shit that we could.
A galleon would come equipped with the normal. I mean, it would have like probably like 16 cannons on each side.
Yeah, and we need
So
a crow's nest
galleon would
for
be
sure.
prepared. So a galleon wouldn't have like, maybe like if you wanted to get some fancy shit, like some type of like front side ram or like, I don't know, whatever you might want. That would be extra, but it would come equipped with what you need to at least do battle within the boat.
Cool.
Black flag.
Yeah, we gotta give the ship a sweet name.
That's true.
Just-
Quick
Well,
meta
I-
question: Is the galleon the fastest ship? Or like a small
I have to check. I don't know that the galleon is the fastest. It might be.
A frigate is like the fastest. So you have like it's kind of weird. It's like a frigate's like a small fast ship, then a galleon is a little bit bigger, and then I forget what's above that. But that's like a slow but big ship. It's like almost like a cruise liner. We don't want that. A galleon is like
I
a
think
good.
I think that a galleon is pretty fast, at least within the game's terminology. Like it's fast enough. A frigate is faster, but a frigate is also
Smaller. Yep.
I would say that like you guys would ideally want a galleon, probably for like your purposes.
Yep.
Or maybe you'd want something else. I guess like ideally we'd have like a flying Final Fantasy ship, but not quite
Okay,
sure.
We'll get there one day.
So are we going to give, because we have the means, are we going to give Violetta like that much money, or are we going to try to like kind of weasel?
I like the
Because she'd be down, like she can try to weasel. She's a pretty lady. She could try it. I just can't guarantee that it'll work.
I got 175 platinum.
And we have 175 platinum. I only have 2 platinum.
875 platinum. So I mean, Zergo ain't gonna use it. He has no idea what to
Yeah,
use
he's
it
like,
for.
what is? Yeah,
He's just like, I see you guys collecting it. I'm gonna collect it.
this isn't the bodies of my enemies. I don't know what this is for.
Mm.
Start making a skirt of skulls. So if I do that,
Oh, a Corvette is even a faster, lightly armed, fast sailing ship. Frigate.
if I do that, we still need 6,625.
We can get that later. But we're just gonna try to do for a 50% down payment, and then we can add add-ons and stuff if later on. We might find work in the city, and that can get us extra money as well.
For like
And
dungeons.
the rest of
in the
y'all have to
jungle.
throw in 3,000 gold.
Yeah, I threw in 1,000. Somebody got to throw in the rest because
I don't
Valen
even
poor.
have 3,000
Valen is a struggling
gold.
musician.
I don't.
Well-
I don't have 3,000 gold.
Well, between me and Valen for the down payment, all we need is 1875.
There you go.
Are you already counting my stuff?
No, I've
How
not
much-
counted yours.
How
I'll
much
throw
did you
800 gold in.
Okay.
How much?
800.
So we need 1,075.
I have like
So can we do 10? Do we have 10? Do we have gems worth 100, or we do gems worth 50?
I don't know who has them, but in the treasure booklet that I'm writing, we have like 50 gems worth 100 gold. 30
why don't we give
small
her that
gems worth
money?
25 gold, and then whatever gems that Jax has left over that he hasn't given away or spent.
So then you guys will give her. She will need 1,075 in gems, which is 20 big gems and 3 little gems.
This is too much math.
Math. 20 big gems, 3 little gems. Mark them off the list. You guys give her that money, mark it off of your sheets, and then
Yep.
she and the rest of the crew, B and Bob are going to stay behind. B and Bob want to stay with you.
You said
Okay.
too small?
Was that just for down payment, Zergo? Or just-
That was
That's the
for
down
the
payment.
half. Yeah.
That's it. That's half. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Violetta, honestly, you guys do whatever you want to do. Clearly, it's working. I'm going to go to town, get this down payment, and I'm sure that we'll be fine. We'll be there waiting for you. I'm sure there's an inn or something. Just try to go to the loudest bar, and you'll find Pepper, and then hopefully she's cognizant enough to tell you where I am.
Mm-hmm. I'll give Pepper 98 silver.
She takes that silver, she kind of weighs it, puts it into a pouch.
Don't spend it all in one night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vane. I really appreciate it. That's going to get us a long way in a little town, this strange little island. It means the most, truly. Do you want a kiss?
Absolutely not. How about a high five?
Well, fuck you then.
How about a high five? That's like the next level of affection, I think. I don't know. I'm not very
That'll be a
affectionate
hug.
person.
It goes kiss, hug. It's not kiss, high five. It's kiss,
Okay.
hug, high five.
All right. Well, I'll give you a hug. Don't spend it all in
No,
one
it's
place.
too late now. Go fuck yourself. And thanks for the money.
All right. Well, go fuck yourself too, Pepper.
Fake mustache, pointy-eared cunt.
Hey, don't talk about my mustache.
She
Keep it.
flips you off and just starts walking off into the jungle.
I tell you what, you can't do anything right by these people, man. You give them gold, you give them silver, brown. I just can't. I can't keep it straight.
He's like, you're absolutely right. There's no winning with any of these people.
Isn't that right, Bob?
Either
They,
way.
they absolutely treat you terribly, don't they, Valen? Captain Valen, what are we doing?
I'm not the captain, guys. I'm just the. It's like my mustache, okay? It's there, but it's not real. All right. I'm
That thing's
just.
fake. I had no idea all this time.
If it fooled you, then that means it was pretty good.
I'm observant.
Mm.
Very observant.
I went to this place called Turkey, and they basically graft it on your face to make it a real mustache. It's not real though.
So is
Anyway.
it fake or not?
Yeah.
Can I pull it off?
No, absolutely not.
B, you're asking. You're being insensitive, B.
It's all right. It's hard being an Eladrin elf. Can't really go facial.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
It's fucking genetics, all right. I wish I was a dwarf or something. That'd be cooler. Could
Me
hide in
too. Yeah, it's a lot easier being a dwarf.
right.
So I hear.
They could have like this flowing, beautiful beard and have a recessed chin, and nobody would know. It's crazy. I swear.
I
Anyway,
can't grow facial hair. See?
but you have beautiful ears, though. I must say, and goblin ears.
Don't lie to me.
No, they're beautiful. I wish my ears were that big. Honestly.
That was. I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Where are we going?
What do you guys want to do? East or west?
Creepy cider tree.
West. I go west.
I want to go. I mean, I want to go see the big tree.
What about you, Jax?
I feel like he doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit.
So I'm gonna roll.
He's like,
the
I want to go to
see
town.
what the gods say.
What about you, Arlo? Monsters or to the tree?
I'm going. He says tree. That's what the roll says.
Going west.
Oh, so he wants to go to the monsters.
B. What we doing?
West.
He said Weast.
Weast. Oh my god, that is terrible.
Weast. What?
And Zergo, you're the final. Seems like we're going to the tree anyway, despite your. All right. Let's head to the tree then. You guys are such wussies.
So quick question about the spell that Soleil put in the private chat. So I've been on my brother's ship. Does that count as a location I've been at before?
That's a tough one. I feel like the answer is no because it's not a permanent location.
Okay, that's
So
what I was
it's
kind of
always
thinking
switching
too.
where it is.
If I had something from like my childhood that might that they wouldn't be able to pick. I guess it's not like a dog, obviously. So I don't know if like a pigeon or like a bird could do that. But yeah, okay. So I'll have to figure out another way to do that.
Not to mention,
Yeah, I
does
think
anyone
that,
have the spell sending?
What do you say?
This is animal messenger.
Yeah, but if anyone has the spell sending, don't have that bypasses everything. You just go straight to the source of the.
Yeah, sending just
Right.
goes right to his brother.
Let me see if I can just get that with Artificer. I don't think I can.
I have sending. I have sending. I have
There you
sending.
go.
I was about to say we have like 3 casters up in this bitch. Someone has to have something.
Yeah, it was one of those 3rd level bard spells I decided to pick up. Yeah, you can send a short message, 25 words or less, to a creature which you are familiar. The creature hears a message in his mind, recognizes it. Okay, yeah.
Oh, so it goes directly into their mind too, so I don't have to worry
Yes.
about it being like intercepted.
Yep, I posted it in the chat what it is.
Okay.
Well, the one thing is this: he has to know what you want to say.
What do you mean he has to know?
It's not you casting it; it's Valen. So Valen has to say the words to your
is
brother.
facts.
So if you don't want anyone to know what you're sending, then we can't do this.
I mean, it's not like I don't want them to know. Let me, because
Or
then I
you
just
could
gotta actually
whisper it
write
to
something
him.
up. Well, no, then I just gotta write something up. Well, no, then he's still gotta say it out loud. So I feel like either way,
I'm gonna say it so loud
I'm screaming.
that Eladrin can hear it.
Well, actually,
Eladra, sorry, the Eladra.
because I wanted to give him a signal about the soul stones, but like I don't want to be like too overtly obvious, just in case someone else is around us. But,
I'm gonna be so obnoxious with the sending spell.
okay.
Hey, bro, we got that shit.
I don't like that. I don't like that you have sending.
Yeah,
He could
Want me to-
technically like talk to a dwarf guy that Jax wants to kill like every day.
Yeah, you could. You could technically be harassing. You absolutely could.
Oh,
This
please
spell
don't.
is a
Oh.
this spell is a
Psychological
nuisance.
warfare.
Oh my god.
This spell is a giant nuisance. It's awesome.
Vin Diesel, I'm coming for
You
you.
could literally be like, "Hey, are you trying to sleep? I know it's late. Are you trying to sleep? Hey."
And I could just play my instrument the whole time for like 25 seconds. Just do it on repeat and just blow all my spell slots.
And go, what's wrong with you?
Although it's not a ritual spell, guys. So keep that in mind. Is it? No, it's not. So I only get 3 uses of it if I don't use my 3rd level spell slots. So,
Well, we're going to a tree. Why would you need spell slots?
hey, now I need my 3rd level spell slots.
It's not like we're going to go fight necromancers.
Yeah, as soon as
you
we,
guys are in for a treat with this arc.
This is what I got from ChatGPT. So,
okay, that's 25 words or less.
I said make a 25-word message, so that should be 25.
Tree arc.
Tree
Tree
arc.
arc. All right,
All of our names for all of our arcs, and it's just tree arc.
gotcha. All right, guys. I need you to quiet down. I'm gonna do this sending spell real quick.
Oh, don't say may. Say the world's fate does depend on it, because yeah, it definitely does.
All right. So I'm gonna do my opening line on my guitar.
Oh wait, okay,
thing.
hold up. This thing is all okay. It says we must discuss minstrel soon. Okay, that. Hold up, I actually got it. Let me resend it real quick. That doesn't even make sense.
Make up your mind, Jax. Okay, I'm not
Just
your
over there,
fucking
just with a
secretary.
Fucking
Shit.
quill going. Nope.
Now I regret learning this damn spell. You know what? I'm gonna go with fucking mass healing word again or something. I don't know. I'm being facetious. I apologize.
I apologize.
Veiling. I'm not an owl. All right. Whew. All right. Everybody quiet down. All right, I'm gonna do this sending spell.
Oh no.
You didn't say anything about sound, so.
No, it did not. Hey, bitch. I'm sorry.
Hey, hey, bitch.
Were the words gone immediately?
Jax, brother, urgent. We need to meet in Menstrual ASAP. The world fate depends on it. Remember our previous talks. This is critical. Please. I ran out of words, guys. I'm sorry. I call him "Hey, bitch," so it's. I lost 2 characters. Let's see if he responds.
Oh wait, you can send it back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh
guys.
my god!
reward
Oh my god! I
25
did not
words.
realize this. This is. Oh.
You can full on just go, whoever you are, I'm going to find you and kill you.
Yeah, he could say that.
True.
Okay, I mean he could. I don't know why he would though. That'd be kind of little. That'd be a little mean.
I mean, he's a little mean.
It's a voice in your head appearing out of nowhere. I mean,
That is true. That is true.
He's going to respond, and he's going to say, "Your message was." Can you repeat that for me? That was a little chaotic. I was all over the place.
Okay. I said, "Hey, bitch. Urgent. We need to meet in Menstrual. The world's fate depends on it. Remember our previous talks. This is critical. Please contact.
Well, didn't you also say Jax's brother too?
Please contact.
Mhm.
So I think he knows that it's from me.
Yeah. All right. So if I say Jack's brother,
It would be weird if it wasn't like if it was just a random voice in his head, like
So-
remember our previous
so-
talk. Like
It's
So it's
weird
like-
either way.
yeah, I'll just say yeah. This is from Jack's. This is from Jack's brother, and then it'd be like this is, and then end it there.
He says, I do not appreciate being called bitch. I have no brother. Wait, I do not appreciate being called bitch. I have no brother.
oh my god. Is he
I
looking at
don't
his hands
know.
right now, Valen?
Who you are. But I will not be meeting you in Minstrel. That's 25 words.
Okay.
He is such a scumbag. Okay.
He did not respond well, Jax. Your brother is a scumbag. I hate him. Anyway,
But he's good at math.
he said he was very efficient with his 25 words or less, unlike myself. Would you like to reply? But if I do, you're gonna have to heal me if I get low. Just saying. That's the price.
I can. But Soleil also, if possible.
No, Jax. I said you.
No. I was saying that we could use also the spell slot, like to restore your spell slot if you need to, because we also have the spell slot ring. Or whatever it is. So I'm
Yes,
just saying
that's
like
true.
we could use that if necessary. But
Okay. Wait. Isn't that a max second level slot?
I
Or
thought
is
it went up to 3. It might only go up to 2. I think the one on what's it called? Baldur's Gate is up to 3, but I don't know if the one that I have.
Just double check before you make me send this message again, because I'm gonna say "Hey, bitch" again.
Wait, and what do you, like you take damage like this time if you do it again?
No, I'm not taking. I don't see take damage, but then you got 23 characters after I say my greeting, which is necessary.
Yeah, which pretty much it's a 23 message. You can only now 25
25, yeah.
because he's always going to be like, "Hey, bitch."
Yeah.
You got to establish dominance. All right, gotta let them know who you're messing with. Respectfully.
You sent another one?
Forever for me to find
I
it.
respect it.
Let's see.
I have like 80 million infusions on here. Is it an infusion? What? Oh, I was looking at the wrong ones. I'm
Person being an artificer.
Oh, okay. Third level or lower. Okay, so yeah. All
you
right.
found it? Well, what is it called again? I just want to look it up.
Spell refueling ring. It's
There
a
we go.
6th level artificer's spell.
Yeah, I think that's actually why I gave it to Soleil, because like she was the only one who had like level 3 spells at the time.
Yeah, I got level 3 spells. Okay.
I mean, she's got the healing spells though, so that does help.
I got mass healing word too. Okay, I'm a capable healer too when I want to be. When I'm not pew pew and casting gun whisk blade or whatever. Anyway, hey bitch.
Okay, hold on. I got to make an actual thing.
23 words only.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna be like, it's Balin, bitch.
Yeah, it's barely bitch.
Now.
It's Brittany, bitch.
It's slowly dwindling down to just Valen doing the same message over and over to everybody.
And then what?
He just has like pre-canned responses to people. Like he can only send.
It's like a
certain number.
reverse answering machine. He just sends it out to people.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack's brother, have you heard that your car's extended warranties? Your ship's extended warranties is expired.
You say let him. You let him know that it's you.
Yes. And that's kind of like, in as so many words as I can, that's efficient as possible. Say, get over it.
He says, "When do you want to meet in Minstrel?"
God damn it! I gotta blow another third level spell slot.
Son of a bitch, guy.
Son of
Why
a
couldn't he
bitch.
just assume?
Jax is wonderful, brother. Find the biggest, loudest bar. 2 days time. We'll meet you there. Love you long
In 2
time.
days?
But yeah, we don't have a ship.
We're not gonna be minstrel in 2
Oh,
days.
oh shit. No, I
2
meant
weeks.
in 2 weeks. Sorry. That's all my letter.
Can we get to menstrual from here in 2 weeks? Like once we get a ship, or
Absolutely
how
not.
far? Okay.
Come on.
He's using that gale blade like 24/7 just to get a little bit more speed behind those sails.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, we can fly on a broom. We can take trips, I guess.
Can this ship have like oars? They're gonna just be down there working 24/7.
All right. I'm gonna have to use that spell refueling fucking thing. 'Cause I'm an
He will
idiot. I
say-
apologize.
2 days.
I will be there in 2 weeks, promptly. I expect you to be there. Don't fuck this up like you fuck everything else up.
I'll tell Jax you said you love him very much. Bye. Felicia.
So I don't think we can go to the. I think we gotta steal a ship immediately. It seems like.
Fuck the tree and fuck the necromancers. We got shit to do. Let's go.
I didn't mean to say 2 weeks, guys. I thought I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I
Hey, at least it's not
apologize.
2 days.
mean-
At least it's not 2 days.
Just keep
It
casting.
could be worse.
Giving them an update.
Hey, tomorrow I can send them an updated message, guys.
Just say, hey,
But-
sorry, a little bit off from the time frame.
Let's make it 4 weeks, and then we're good. Because he's not gonna.
Don't worry about it after that. We're good.
Yeah, because he's not gonna make that much time, guys. Like he's not gonna be there tomorrow. Let me refuel tomorrow. I need
Hey,
electrolyte.
Balin, you
Sorry.
seem very sassy. Do you need like a snack or some water? or
I'm
something?
I'm very low on electrolytes, and I just feel like I need a Snickers or something. I don't know. Maybe you
What's a
shouldn't have given all the orange peels to the tree. Maybe I need
Oh,
one.
you were
I
gonna
don't
eat
know.
the banana peel?
No, I'm not gray. All right. Okay. So
Oh.
Zero will hand you 1 berry.
Oh, this is actually fantastic. I appreciate this. All right, so we're gonna head to the big tree. Let's do that. Are we done sending spells? Because I'm tapped out. I'm tired.
You gain 1 HP, by the way.
I've used all my shit. I'm fucked. You guys start heading west, following Soleil, following these pulses of magical energy that are kind of coming from beneath the ground.
Oh. Just if we see a red squirrel, I am gonna stop it if we see it on the way. Just
Give me
if we
a
see it.
survival. Give me give me survival and or
Can I help her? Can I
you
help her?
can.
Can I give her
You
advantage?
can help her. You can help her, or you can roll
Burning inspiration.
survival and or perception are both fine.
Is that a D4?
Can anyone do this just for shits and giggles?
Yeah, everybody can do it. Fuck it.
I'm
Because I
not
kinda
good at
wanna
the
try and help my
perception.
buddy.
I want to help.
Bardic inspiration's a 1d8.
I
Cover
want
advantage.
the emotional support. So
We're gonna
you
find
can,
the
you can
squirrel.
totally find the squirrel.
Does that mean I get advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got a
14
+1 on
plus
guidance.
+3 +1. So 24?
24.
24.
As you guys get off the trail and you are moving westward, you're checking the ground, make sure you're staying course. And at one point, while you're making one of these checks, you feel like a little rustle in the ground. Your eyes kind of perk open, and you look to your left, and you see like a little flash of red that goes under the underbrush. And as you kind of lock onto it, you follow its movement through. You can see the bushes moving and stuff. It kind of comes into a little clearing, and you see the fattest, biggest squirrel you've ever seen in your life. It's like a fox-sized squirrel, and its cheeks are just engorged, and it looks your way, and its eyes like fly open with this like panic, and it immediately starts trying to rush off. What do you do?
I am going to. I haven't done this yet. I'm going to use my sprig, my heartwood sprig, and cast Vine Whip at it and try to catch it.
Okay, that's gonna be an attack.
How
Yes.
far away is it?
It's within probably 15 feet. 15 to 20 feet, I would say.
So is that like a melee attack, or
Spell
with
attack.
the?
It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, okay. So that's 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Let's hope this squirrel has more than 1d6 HP.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill him. I just want to grapple him.
Do you want to get rid of the damage? This will not be a rule going forward. You can't do this, but I will allow it in this instance that the vines come out and grab the squirrel and pull it forward without like harming it.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt it. I just want to grapple it and bring it close.
So like you immediately, your ring flashes with this like gold light. It extends out into your staff. You kind of slam it into the ground, and vines curl under as the squirrel panic goes to run. Vines leap up out of the ground, wrap around it, and pull it down. And it's like trying to escape as it's locked down.
Oh, hey, little squirrel. What you trying to do? You trying to get away?
Do you cast Speak with Animals?
Yeah.
Or he's just talking to the squirrel like in its
Yeah.
face.
No. I do speak with animals, so I could talk to him.
What do you want? Why are you doing this?
Listen, just calm down, okay? Listen, there was a tree that told
You're
me.
gonna kill me! Please
No, I'm not
don't!
gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. But listen, but I will if you just. I mean, just listen. I heard you were abusing this other tree. You kept putting nuts in its hole, and it sounded very inappropriate. At the very least. And I just want to talk to you about it. What's going on? Where did these acorns even come from?
I steal them from town! And that's what tree holes are for! They're for acorns!
I can't argue with you. I understand, but I think there's one tree in particular that would prefer that you not do this. Can you maybe like store your nuts somewhere else? I made a tree
I
a
did
promise.
stuff a lot of nuts into his hole.
Do you have
Yeah,
any remorse for that? Oh wait, I can't talk to him. I don't know why I'm talking.
no, I'll ask him, Jax. Do you feel sorry about it? Do you feel sorry?
I don't feel
action?
sorry about it. I feel sorry that I got caught.
Is this the squirrel Soleil?
This is the one. This is the little shit, He's been storing acorn nuts in this tree.
He comes over and he's like,
That is the biggest squirrel I've ever seen.
I don't think I've ever seen a squirrel this big.
Miss Soleil,
Yes.
I've never asked you for anything in all of the time I've known you.
This is true. It's been yes.
Can I kill that squirrel and make him a hat? Please.
Can I ask him one question and then you can kill the squirrel?
That's a weird thing to say, but sure.
Well, I'm having a conversation with him. He seems like a little shit, but I want to get some information from him, and then you can turn him into a hat or a scarf or whatever you want.
What do you say to that guy?
Well, I'm asking him because he's talking shit to this tree, and he's treating him like shit,
That's
and you
the
know. And,
What do you say to that guy?
oh, listen, I'm just talking to him about something else. You know, it's a private conversation. You know, over there. What I'm saying to you is, you're treating this tree bad. I just want you to leave the tree alone. And also, by the way, do you know where this big tree is? There's like a big tree that's a with adder.
Eladra.
What are you saying?
Eladra. Eladra, sorry. Eladra.
I can tell you, but you gotta let me go.
I don't know if this is possible. I mean, you've wronged a lot of trees.
I didn't do anything wrong. The trees have holes. The holes are for acorns.
This is true. You're a squirrel. Seems like it's just your nature. All right, listen up. If you can guide us to the tree, then maybe I can let you go, okay? Can you take us to the tree?
All right. Yeah, I can take you to the tree, kind of.
Okay, and you'll keep your nuts to yourself?
I can try. They fall out sometimes.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. All right, we'll follow you. Okay, this squirrel's going to lead us to the tree. And then, wait, what's the guy's name? B and Bob? Is it one person?
Yeah, me and Bob are two goblins.
Two goblins. Okay. Listen, let this squirrel, I'm going to talk to him now. Let this squirrel lead us to the tree. And then if you catch him, you can have him.
So you're saying if I follow this squirrel, you've had a conversation with the squirrel. And if I follow the squirrel, at which point the contract that you've established with the squirrel is completed, if I catch him, I can kill him and wear him as a hat.
Yeah, you can make a hat but you got to catch him. And then
Fair
you can
deal.
make a hat.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And it won't cost me anything.
Ready.
Well, you're going to have to owe me a favor. Yeah.
What kind of favor?
Oh, well, I don't know yet, but like an IOU,
Okay. Yeah, sure. Fine. Pretty good deal, Bob.
It is a pretty good deal. And yet you let the squirrel go?
Yes. Yeah. I'll let him go. And
Well,
so he
also Jax is done a ready in action for if he either tries to run off or after the contract's over. He's on basically if he tries to beeline out or get out of the contract or the contract ends, he's gonna shoot him.
The squirrel stands up, dusts himself off. He says,
I've never met anybody as rude as you. With that being said, follow me.
Oh, as me? Oh. Gotta let this fucking goblin kill you. I'll just mutter under my breath.
We gotta go this way.
Thank
Stay
you,
close.
squirrel.
Soleil language.
Sorry, the squirrel's pissing me
Soleil's
off, man.
Soleil's chirping at this squirrel.
I'm just like, language? Hello? I don't know what's going on. Should I cast my spell comprehend languages? I don't know.
But I can tell you're cursing. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
I can
saying.
tell.
I can tell you're cursing this.
It's not very
sorry.
nice.
Sorry, I'm sorry. This squirrel got me a little spun up. I'm sorry. But he's going to take us to the tree. We can follow him.
All right.
So you start
Oh, I
following
got
this
an idea,
squirrel.
guys. Tomorrow, after I send the update to the time frame, we should fuck with Vincent. I think
Is that a thing? Can we do that? Can we do that, please? Can we do that?
I think we can.
Please. Oh my god.
Let's try. Well, I'm tapped out for right now, but let's
you want
try
the
it
ring?
tomorrow.
Let's just take a long rest. Let's just take a long rest. I'm down for it. Oh my god. There's so many possibilities. Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
I don't know if he's gonna respond to "Hey, bitch," but
I mean, he doesn't have to respond. Like, he still hears it, obviously, right?
well, wasn't he trying to get to Minstrel?
Oh my god, dude! I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Is this the Vincent arc? Are we about to go into this?
That's why we were going to Minstrel, guys.
Well, and Bentley's dad.
In a while.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought.
There were other reasons that got stacked on top, but the first reason we were going to Minstrel was because Vincent.
This is like phase 3 of Marvel.
It's always been on the list.
You kept making him seem like the final boss sort of thing. So I was like, okay, I don't really think he's coming up now, but
Vincent, you think Vincent?
No, Vincent's not the final boss.
That would be a plot. That'd be a plot twist.
Vincent is a mini boss. He's a mini boss for sure.
I mean, we never saw his capabilities. He left before we could fight him. So who knows?
Because he's a little scared little bitch. I can add that to the message if you guys want. I could say, hey, whatever. Anyway.
Hate all your friends. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Don't scare him away from Minstrel, though. Don't be like, we'll kill you in Minstrel, and then he leaves. That would not be.
No, you should be like, we know you're at this other place. It's completely unrelated. We're coming to get you.
We know you're in Viraja, and then he's like not there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's like, "Oh, I'm safe," and then you get there and you get to Minstrel, and he's like, "I thought you thought that I was at this other place."
Wait. Meta question.
Yeah.
Could I be deceptive via the sending spell?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see why you couldn't do that.
Oh, baby. I could fake like I'm his ex-lover trying to meet up. Hey,
good, dude.
My performance check is a +8,
bro.
That's going to be kind of hard. I'm pretty sure I ate that person.
I have a great idea.
You're talking about the
he was really attached to that fish.
I was about to say that we got to act like the fish.
Okay, so I could act like the fish.
Hit him with the glub.
Just be like, feed me, or what? I don't know, feed me, Seymour, or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know what fish is talking about.
We can figure it out.
I think there's a better plan than the fish, but you definitely could try to pretend to be somebody who is not you through sending. You could be anybody, I guess, but it has to be somebody that he knows.
Hey, I'm a pirate king.
And I guess he might not know. He might not know the rules of sending, so he might not know that you have to know who he is to do it. So maybe you could, weasel a little bit more. Depends. You couldn't pull it off on a wizard. A wizard would be like, well, you have to know me. So there's only so many people you can be.
Yeah.
But Benson might not know that.
He was at the one island before us, and the one bartender is the one who told us that he's at Minstrel. Therefore, likely would know the one bartender guy.
Yeah. Yep. He what was that guy's name? Fucking I have it in my notes. The fawn guy.
Well, we have options. Just saying. We could definitely track down that scumbag. Deal with him.
You follow this squirrel for about 4 hours before he stops. And he says, I'm not comfortable going any further. Is it okay if we separate here? Please don't hurt me.
Well, how close are we to this tree? Are we pretty close? You just are sort of done, or are you nervous?
You keep going that way.
All right.
For 30 minutes. But you'll know, it's not a tree in the traditional sense of the word. It doesn't have any holes, or maybe it has too many. I don't know. It goes under the ground, and there's people there doing funny business, and they have big spiders and other things, and it's outside my pay grade.
Oh, I thought this was going to be like a magical, happy place. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help. Just a quick
life is horrible. Everything's scary.
Oh, is it?
It is when you're a squirrel.
Well, I hate to be like the bearer of bad news, but I would like run if I was you, because I think like some members of the party want to make you a hat. So, I would like quick run,
This
like
is
go.
exactly what I'm talking about. Ah! And he starts trying to dart off, and B looks at you. And he's like, "Come on, Bob!" And him and Bob rush after the squirrel. Jackson, you gonna shoot the squirrel?
Or you're
You're
muted.
You're
muted.
You
Muted.
ding dong.
I'm a ding dong. Okay. Yeah, no, I am. I already readied the action anyway, so I got to do it. But I rolled a 23. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I rolled
it
the
does.
damage. I got 18 damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure, though, that I don't damage it in a way that he can't make it a hat. So I'm going to make it so that, like, B or Bob can make him into a hat.
You shoot him with this laser blast right on the head, and when the laser blast goes away, the head's gone.
No, I did not want to do that.
It's better than the alternative because that's not the part of the squirrel that you make into a hat.
Oh, I thought it was like a head shape hat or something.
Nah, that's not what B wants.
Okay.
That's not tasteful.
Okay, then interesting. I would know his taste at this point. I know him, so I'd go for the head.
You clean, take the head off. The squirrel goes to move, head's gone, body flops. All the nuts that he collected are just vaporized.
Oh, they're in his head.
B.
Wow. I gotta say, Jax, that's really impressive. It's okay. Can I have this?
Yeah, just make me some gloves later if there's any extra.
I don't know. I can do my best. I was gonna try to use all of it, but I can probably get you a pair of. How do you feel about butt cheeks?
Like butt cheek warmers? Is that what you're telling me?
No, just use the butt skin to make you. It doesn't matter. I'll get you gloves.
Okay, as long as it's sanitary.
I'll clean it first. Come on. You guys are always joking. You know I was gonna clean his butt.
Yeah. I know. You spent a lot of time on the butt. I know. Well,
He goes over,
are we almost at the tree?
Squirrel skin. Throws
Yeah,
the
we're-
squirrel over his shoulder.
So
We
where
have
to?
30 minutes, I think, this way. And I just want you guys to know that squirrel was like a little shit. Like talking back and forth. He was kind of rude. You know what I mean? So
I believe it. I think all squirrels are little shits.
I
They're
can
all
see the look
awful.
on his face. I could tell. He probably said all kinds of mean things. Probably like, you're too tall, you're a freak, you're furry, you got weird ears. He probably, your feet are too big. I could tell he was saying all kinds of mean shit about you.
whoa.
That's enough examples.
It's
I
way
feel-
too far, buddies.
I feel like
What? I didn't say that. The squirrel.
Don't listen to anything.
wow, that
It
was
wasn't
very
personal. I could
personal.
just tell that that's what the squirrel was saying.
Felt very personal.
I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings?
Well, I mean, just because I let you make a squirrel hat, you know what I'm saying? I just, I didn't know you thought I was a big weird furry freak, but that's okay.
I don't think. I don't think that. I didn't say that. I think you're beautiful. I think it's a work
Oh,
of
sure.
art. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing the types of things that the nature can make.
Well, thank you. I think. Thank you.
We're gonna go help this.
I'm gonna
dude
use
just
that
keep
in the
talking
future on
before.
somebody. I can't tell. Even saying it, I wasn't sure. Is that a compliment? I don't know. It's amazing what evolution can do. It's a fantastic.
Yeah, it was like,
beautiful
oh, I don't know.
It's like
Quickly
maybe
divulging
that's a
into like
compliment. I'm not
backhanded
really
compliment.
sure. Oh shit!
God, a
Sorry.
squirrel.
You gotta tell us about the people and spiders.
Wow. Anyway, okay. So you guys start heading westerly for 30 minutes, give or take 5 to 10 minutes. As you approach, as you're getting into that time frame, give me perception checks.
$23.
7.
24.
Jeez Louise.
13.
13.
One sec, I'm checking on my wife real quick. We had the stomach. I don't know if I told you guys. We had a stomach bug yesterday. Last night was miserable. And I'm a little concerned that she's going to get the stomach bug. So I'm just making sure that she's okay. It just crossed my mind. Let me refocus. 23 was Zergo. 24 was Soleil. Is that right? And then we had 13, Valen. And Venley, you got a natural 1?
No, I got 7. I rolled an 8.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think Venley canonically has ADHD.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
But you're kind of honed in a little bit, but you don't notice. Everybody, Zergo and Soleil, and probably Valen too, to a lesser extent. You can hear what sounds like metal on rock. Like there is like these kind of rhythmic clinking, clanging, sharp metallic noises coming through the tree line. And as you guys get to the edge of the tree line, past where you can see past the jungle, there's a bit of a clearing, probably about 50 feet. And then there is this large mountain that comes like rising up. And again, calling it a mountain isn't even quite right. It's really like this rocky pillar that comes kind of flying up out of the ground. And in several spots, this pillar, for one, is very big. Like you're on one side of it, and it just kind of keeps going to the point where like you can't actually really see the end of it. It just kind of keeps going down for maybe miles. And you can see in certain spots there is like the falling waterfalls coming off of the sides, crashing down into the jungle, creating these little jungle rivers that go off into the dense jungle past this clearing. But directly in front of you, there's a bit of an opening in the side of this rocky pillar, and around it, there is sort of like a camp that has been set up. Really, it's mostly just materials. Like there are crates that have been kind of pried open with equipment, shovels, pickaxes, stuff like that. You notice very quickly there's like no food stores. There are no tents or anything. And that the people that are working this area, they're like picking away at this rock in various areas. And you can tell that there's more of this work going on deeper into this hole. On those high checks, you can tell almost immediately. At first, the people, they look normal. The only strange thing is that the way they're working is so rhythmic, it's almost like unnatural. It's just like right on cue. They swing the same way over and over on the same time. It's like almost like they're programmed to be doing these actions tirelessly and just strangely. On a slightly closer inspection, once you reach that tree line, you get past the sounds and everything, and you're actually visualizing, you realize pretty quickly that the people that are kind of scattered about this strange camp are all undead. All of them seem to be in some state of decay, and they are working away at this stone for some reason. Slightly to the left, which would be like southwest side of this pillar, there is a larger opening. You can kind of see the side of it, and you can see it enough that you can tell that it's been worn away and that it goes deeper into the pillar. On the sides that they're working on, they are like carving veins out of this pillar, and you can see the inside of the rock. There is some crystalline structures, like they're just breaking away the surface, and there is like a slight glow inside of this pillar, this like blue-purple glow inside of the stone pillar that they seem to be kind of working away at for some reason. At the moment, you don't see anybody around that would appear to be alive. You just see these like undead workers.
So you want to turn into like a little bunny and like go see what the camp's about, or should we just all go in and kill everything?
Yeah, I don't see anybody living. Do you know what's funny? I'm a gigantic bunny. I don't think I've ever turned into like a little bunny before. That could be really fun, like just for fun. Yeah, I can go like scout around, but it seems like there's some weird like can anybody like detect magic or like some kind of weird something happening? No?
Can you guys do that? I mean, I think somebody can probably. Jax could give me.
We can Arcana roll. Yeah, it would be detect magic. Can I roll for that?
Sure.
Okay. I'll give myself guidance on it too. Because why not? I got a 15 with guidance.
I mean, you can tell for sure that all of the people here are being kept alive very clearly by necromantic magic. It's kind of seeping off of them. You can also tell that beneath the stone, what they're working away at is magical crystals, the type that you are constantly looking, or not constantly, I suppose, but pretty frequently you are trying to acquire these, and apparently so are these people for some reason. As there is like you can see a sheen from under the rock of that like glow of blue-green energy coming out, blue-purple energy actually coming out from beneath the stone. There's definitely a strong presence of like that dark green necromantic energy coming off of all these people.
Yeah, it's necromancy magic. It must be the people in the east.
So I could try dispel magic, and see if it would like kill these guys or stop whatever necromagic magic is keeping them alive. Or we could just go say hi. Maybe they're super nice. I don't know.
We fought undead before. I don't think we tried to be friendly in the past, but it normally doesn't work.
I mean, if you said that squirrel was an ass, I'm pretty sure something dead's not going to be friendly either.
That's a good point.
Anyway, I started blasting. I'm just kidding.
Wait, I could try. I could try I'll try dispel magic and see if I can knock some of them out.
Yeah, let me see. Let me check the.
As she does that, can Zergo slowly like creep closer to the camp to close that 50 feet distance a little bit?
Jax will also ready in action.
Yeah, you can. You can creep forward. As you creep forward, give me some stealth checks, and you can absolutely cast. You can get close enough to cast a spell magic on one of the creatures for sure.
Okay.
Jax is also doing a ready in action to shoot one of the creatures that isn't getting affected by the dispel magic.
23 for stealth.
Jax, stealth. If you're going to creep forward, Jax, give me a stealth.
I don't think I need to creep forward, right? Like, how far away am I right
No,
now?
I just thought you said you were going to do that. But if you don't. I don't think you need to either. No.
Oh, no, yeah. I was just saying I was ready in action to shoot one of the creatures. And I don't think I have to move. I think I'm probably good.
So you cast the spell magic at 3rd level?
Yes.
Second. Let me see. Hold on. I just got to check the. spell level to see how it interacts real quick. Okay. Dispel. Yeah, so you immediately end the spell effect on the undead, and it just drops. It's now just a corpse.
And you said how many of them were there?
There's a lot of them.
Oh. Mm.
They're kind of scattered. It's a wide area, so there's a lot of them. They're kind of like spread out, but there's probably like 15 to 20 in your vicinity. If there's more like spread out around this column, this pillar, they're not immediately in your line of sight.
Yeah, I can only do that 2 more times.
It worked. It dropped it. And
yeah,
another thing you notice is that as this one crumbles, turns back into a corpse, the other ones around it don't take any notice to it. Like they do not care at all.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we can move up. Go ahead.
Maybe we'll throw something, see if they notice.
Jax, you ready in action to shoot one?
Yeah, I did. And I did roll for it too. I got a 16 and a 25.
It hits, yeah.
And I'm going to shoot him at 2 separate targets. So for the first one, I did 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one, I did 18 damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. As you shoot the first shot will kill one, and the second shot would also as well.
Okay, nice. I'd shoot him in the same spot. Shoot him right in the chest.
When you drop that one, and he goes down, again, they don't seem to notice or care. I mean, I guess it's one or the other. And as you're sneaking up on them, these guys appear to be very disconnected, is how I would describe it. They are mindlessly doing a task.
How decomposed are these corpses?
Some of them appear to be. There are some that appear pretty fresh. You would count. Your perception check was very good. I'll keep the same perception check. There's probably about 6 or 7 of them that, if it wasn't for the fact that they were moving very strangely, and that they're surrounded by other undead who are acting the same way, they might be able to pass as a person. The rest of them, which at this point now is probably something like 11 or 10 or 11 other creatures, they range. There's a couple, there's probably like 2 or 3 that are pretty bad, and the other ones are more in the middle. They're in like the beginning stages. There's ones that are like late stage where like they're starting to be bone revealed. The flesh underneath is like, they're gross. It's real nasty. But yeah, there's some that are pretty new.
So I think Arlo said he's back.
Oh, thank you. I got him. But none of them, as you guys start, as you dispel magic on one, they don't react. Jax, you move up, or Zergo, you move up into the area. You're sneaking along. Jax takes a shot at one. It's loud. Any other type of creature would definitely be alerted just by the noise. They just keep going along with business. They, one of them shuffles over, grabs a pickaxe from one of the crates and moves over to the now absent hole where the one that was dispelled dropped, and just starts picking away at the wall.
Well, after Jack's shooting, Zergo's just going to stand up and like just walk forward then.
This
Yeah,
is
you walk
weird.
forward.
Can I try cure wounds?
Wait, so quick question. Does that mean meta-wise I can never take a sneak shot? Or would I need to make like a silencer for that? Would you say?
I mean, you can take a surprise shot, but
You can get surprise. Like you could shoot somebody while stealthed, and if they're surprised, it would work. But no, you can't like shoot somebody and like you could shoot somebody, be hidden, and they might not immediately know where you are for like targeting purposes if you're hidden well enough. But the noise is going to be enough where they can start. They'll know a general direction, and they can start investigating to try to find you. But they wouldn't like if you shoot somebody from 300 feet away and you're well hidden, they'll know that like I just got shot. I heard the boom. I got shot from this direction. That guy has to be behind that wall over there or something. Like they could do that, but they don't like literally know exactly where you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it depends on, and obviously it depends entirely on the circumstances too. Zergo, you get up and you just start walking forward.
yeah. But Valen said he wanted to cast Cure Wounds. Was that on yourself?
No, I wanted to try it on one of the undead. And see what happens.
It has. If you were to go up to one of them, and try to cast Cure Wounds on them, it would have no effect. Nothing would happen.
Okay. Well, that was dead.
Zergo, you get up and start walking forward, and Valen comes out and he goes to touch. They don't react to you, and if you were to like get up in their face or something, they just keep shambling to do whatever tasks they're doing. They would completely ignore you. If you try to get in the way of the task, they don't even like really get annoyed. They will just try to like get around you to continue the task.
So if I take one of these undead's pickaxe and just like tossed it 5 feet away from them, they just go fetch it.
Yeah, you would just be like, and then shamble over, grab it, come back.
Is there any marking that resembles what we saw earlier from the Necromac Penumbra Society or whatever it was called?
Forehead shit.
While you're taking your time fucking around with these undead servants or whatever you want to call them, you don't see one immediately, but you do notice that one lady, she's probably in like her mid-20s or something. She's kind of a fresher zombie. She has like a white linen top on and it has some red on the chest that's kind of seeped through the white. And it has, you can kind of tell from the way the blood is, it looks like maybe it is. And you go ahead and like kind of take a peek at the upper chest here, pull it down a little bit, and she has had the engraving of the Penumbra Society put on her chest. And if you were to take the time to kind of eye up some of the other ones, although some of them aren't, the ones that are fresher, the ones that are in later stages of decay, it might be harder to see, but definitely the fresher zombs, they're going to have a marking either on the chest or on the back of the neck.
So do we think they're here like collecting these rocks to take back or something? They're not leaving, right? They're just here. They look like they're trying to just keep doing the same thing. They're not like leaving and coming back.
If you were to start like as you're spending a little more time here, there is different groups of these undead that have like different tasks. There's several that are like picking away at the rock. You can hear more work going on down the hole that's to the southwest. up here, there are a few that are picking away at the rock column, and then there are ones that have chisels, and they're like working away at the finer rock, like the finer gem inlays that are inside of these veins that are being exposed, and they're just like really kind of sloppily smashing away at bits of that. And when they reveal some, when they expose it and it falls to the ground, they will pick it up, and you can find amongst the goods that they have in the camp that there are bags that have these gems in them, and you can see with the previous pretty good perception check of 24 or whatever it was, that there are drag marks where these bags are being brought down that hole.
Do any of these gems look familiar to the party at all?
It is the same type of gem that Jax is using for his enchantments and
So the ones that I harvest for him and he just constantly flees to?
Yeah, it's not the same type that you harvested on that island because those were illusion gems. They were green, like a light green. These are blue and purple.
Can I grab those?
But it's the same type of thing.
We picked the wrong way, guys. Jax
What do you say, Jax?
want all these fucking gems.
Yeah, Jax is like, wait, guys. We can just let them keep doing this. Take the bags. This is great. This is perfect.
So there isn't a big tree here then. There isn't. It's
could be in the mountain.
Wait, so we think it's down the hole?
Is there one or two entrances?
At the moment, you only see the one hole that goes down into the mountain. If there are more entrances, they're not immediately obvious.
The one tree did say that the rumblings were coming from underneath, underground.
Yeah, we may need to go in the hole. Does everyone want to?
I just start walking.
All right.
We chose this way for a reason. There's no point in turning around.
Sounds good.
Should we? Is it straight down, or is there a way to get up? I'm a little worried about just going straight down this hole, especially when Valen, can you still use the sending, like if we're underneath the ground and everything too?
Sending does not work if I don't know what I'm sending it to.
Well, not sending it now. I'm not saying send it now, but I'm saying like if we go underground, like you could still send it, right?
The only limitation of sending is he has to know the person and it has to be on the same plane of existence.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Can I check that this isn't a different plane of existence? I mean, it's obviously not, right? Like,
sending can go through planes. There's just a higher chance of it failing.
Okay, nice.
I can turn into a mouse and go first if you want me to, and just make sure there's no danger.
Beeb goes,
no, you don't need to do all that. Me and Bob, we'll just go right in. I don't see what the problem is. All these guys are super friendly.
B grabs one's hand and starts shaking it.
See? Nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to taunt them. Maybe, well, I'll take the party's vote. Do you want to send B and Bob, or do you want me to turn into a little rodent? Or
I'd rather not send B and Bob. Let's just go. If B and Bob are going down, we'll just all go.
There's not really a point in being quiet after the gunshot that Jax did, and they seem like they're not doing anything to us for now. Plus, I don't think it'd be much of a fight if they did.
Let's go.
Okay, fair enough. Come on, Bob.
Before we go down, are there any of those bags available for Jax to just feel?
Yeah, I do want to grab. I do want to grab some of the gems.
I can mage hand one.
Well, I'm willing to get
though.
close to them because they're not reacting, right?
No, they're heavy bags though.
Oh.
How heavy? Like, I mean, I am a Goliath. I don't know if that changes.
They're probably like 200 pounds.
I feel like, could my Iron Defender carry that?
Can't you
don't
just
know.
put it in the
I feel like it could.
portable hole?
That is true. Could I put it in the portable hole? I feel like it could.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Just push all the bags you want in the portable hole and just fill it full.
I'm gonna put
I
that
think
in
you could
there.
put it in the portable hole.
I mean,
it'd go in the portable hole for sure.
this island is all about putting things in holes, so.
So I mean, so how many gems did I get?
That's what
I
everything's
don't know what
about,
they're
sir, now.
called, but
What'd you say?
how many gems did I get? I know I don't know what they're called yet, but
No, you'll have to go through that process of figuring out. You got 200 pounds, like a mixed bag of blue and purple Ethereum.
got it. Okay, we going down the hole.
Let's go.
Or it's Arcanium. Sorry, Arcanium. Anyway, you guys go into the hole, and as you go down the passage, it very quickly starts to descend, and it's been sort of worn into crude steps, so it's not too treacherous. And then on like this, there's like this kind of step path that goes down the middle, and on the sides there's this sort of slanted causeway, and then there are like these ledges. And as you're going down, there are spots where there are undead workers like laboring away at the walls, shearing them, trying to find deeper inlays, and they're just working. The path itself is lit up with like magical torches that appear to like kind of glow with a blue light from just like a very finely made gem, but like stone that's sort of been carved, and then it kind of sits in like this metal sconce to create an illumination in the area. But this continues to go down for a while. You're probably walking in a pretty downward trajectory with some turns for like 10 minutes or something before you need to give me a perception check.
Were there any gems on the way down from the people mining?
Now, you wouldn't see any bags down here, but there are, like I said, the gemstones that create the illumination in the area, which you may or may not want to remove.
Yeah, I mean, I'll grab them too. Does anyone else have any way of having light? Do we have like a torch? I think I have a torch. But I feel like taking at least
I can cast light if we need it, because I think I can cast it on an object, right? Like I could cast it on my staff.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, so I can do that if we need a torch.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I just want to take these crystals because who knows? Maybe we could put it on the ship or something.
Have a real decorated ship. Crystal.
One side
outline.
illusion, the other side, whatever this fucking thing does.
So as you guys are just sitting down, you take a couple of those things and you create light either through a torch or through a light spell. Either one is fine. But when you do take away that thing, it is like pitch dark down here. Although there is like a slight illumination from beneath the stone. You can see like a very, very faint glow of these like magical veins running through this mountain pass, or this cave pass, I suppose is a better way to put it. So like, I need you to give me, it could be nature, it could be religion. You can do either one.
Uh, 17.
As you are descending, you can feel that pulse more harshly. It's so strong down here that when it goes off probably about every minute. You feel the pulse that runs through. You can almost like feel the vibration in your chest, like a very loud bass, as it kind of reverberates in your rib cage and your chest. And there is, the heart tree doesn't communicate in words the way maybe a traditional god might, or some of these guys, patrons, may just be like, hey, what's up? Come to my house. Let's hang out. Have a cup of cookies and some tea. It's great. Heart tree communicates more through feeling. You know, it kind of inserts a feeling into your mind. The heart, this part of the tree, or this extension of the tree, imparts this feeling of oppression and pain into you when that pulse runs through you. And that's what you feel. That's what you feel as you descend down. You guys have the light. You have acquired several of these gems. Jax, you have the opportunity to grab 3 of them as you descend, these finer gems that have been kind of worn into this perfect sphere. And then perception checks.
4.
20.
11.
13.
25.
7.
On 15 up, as you're passing down, there's like a curve in the stairway or in this passage. You can hear the echo of voices ahead. It appears that this passage opens up. At this point, it's been kind of narrow. It's like maybe 15 feet wide, which isn't small, but it's certainly not big either. You guys have enough room to walk shoulder to shoulder relatively comfortably, but it's not expansive. But you can hear ahead, and it sounds like this passage must open up into a larger space. And you can hear a few people that seem to be conversing ahead. You can't quite tell what they're saying. It's muffled, but there's at least 2 people around this bend who are sentient and capable of holding a conversation.
Are they speaking in common?
They are not. Even though they are muffled. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly what they're saying. The few words that you kind of can parse together, at least to some degree, are definitely not common.
Should we be a little cautious going up to meet them, or it sounds like there's 2 people up there?
2 people surrounded by a bunch of dead guys. Probably the time to be quiet.
B leans forward and said, I know it's a little bit of a stretch, okay, but just hear me out. I have a plan. Okay, at worst case scenario, it doesn't work, and then we kill him. What do you say? Come on.
What's the plan?
Me, Bob, and Valen are going to just walk in, and we're just going to walk past them, super confident like. That's it. That's the plan. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
How about instead of Valen, we send Zergo?
Ooh, I have a more plan. Because we should include everyone. Do you have any rope?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
Okay.
I got
So
58.
me and Bob and I'm Zergo. Sure, whatever, Zergo, whoever. I don't care. We tie you guys up. And we walk in. And when they say, oh, what are you doing? We say, oh, more zombies. We got some more people for zombies. And then they'll say, oh, thank you for doing the zombies. And we'll say, where's the boss at? We got to find the boss. You know, we got zombies. And then they'll say, thank you. And then we just walk in. What do you say?
Oh, God.
So many good ideas.
Who's getting tied up?
As long as you don't punch my face, I'm good with it. All right. You guys
I
went a little.
probably punch you a little bit.
No, you guys took it way too far last time. I was like damn near coughing my blood. I thought I had a hemorrhage. I don't know what that means, but it was bad. No, you ain't gonna touch my body.
But then how about we tie me, Bob, Zergo, tie you guys up. And then we walk in. Zergo, you don't say anything. I'll do the talking.
Sounds good.
And then worst case scenario, we just kill him. We won't tie the ropes very tight. And then we can be like, aha, gotcha. You know, hey, ropes fall down. They're like, oh. And then
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wild shape into a mouse. And just whatever we decide, but
Zergo pulls out his rope and just goes, "Who's first?"
Soleil, do you run ahead as a mouse?
yeah, because that seems like a that seems like a bad plan. So I think I'm gonna go ahead.
Of course,
quietly.
Go ahead
two
as a
goblins
mouse.
fucking made it up.
You go ahead as a mouse around this corner, and it opens up. There's a larger cavern. There isn't really a ceiling. It just kind of keeps going up, and there are like these very large illuminated mushrooms, these big crystalline structures that create this light that kind of illuminates the entire area. And in this corridor, there are two people that are talking amongst themselves, and then a lot of undead around the walls that are laboring away in various ways. The two people, one of them appears to be maybe female, one of them is male, and they're both wearing black and red robes. And they are just having a conversation. However, they are talking in a language you don't understand. But they 100%, as you inspect them, you get close and you're looking at them. They have an amulet around their neck. One of them has it exposed. Another one, you can see like the ropes, but it goes down into the robe. One of them, the amulet's actually dangling, and it's the same symbol that has been carved in the various locations. So 100%, they're not nice dudes.
And you said there's like how many undead in the room?
As you're a mouse, so you're kind of able to hang out a little bit. In this corridor, there's probably about 13 undead.
Okay. All right. I'll scurry back to the crew and unwild shape. And
as you unwild shape, be like whispering.
I really didn't appreciate that.
Oh, what? Turning into a mouse?
No, I know what you did. You didn't like my plan.
I thought if you type people up and, it could just, listen, I think maybe, it was a good plan and we can try it some other time,
We're never going to get this opportunity again.
I am so sorry.
What do you mean?
Well, I can tell you there's two bad magical looking people in the other room and like 13 undead. They have these amulets around their neck, and I think they're part of that necromantic cult that we were looking for.
How far away?
Oh, I can put this on the screen. Let me switch my camera. Wait, let me just show you what I've been working on.
I hate the Underdark so much.
So you guys are around this corner.
Oh, poor Shay. Rest in peace.
Good mini though. Lots of minis.
There's Jax.
Kadan. Hey man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Kadan. Oh no, Laughing Jack.
We don't talk about him.
Can't wait to see that guy again.
We should. That was badass. That was such a creepy scene you set. Oof.
He was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'll bring him back eventually. Where is... There it is. I want my little robot. Not that robot. Where is he? There it is. Little robot for Jax. All right. Oops. Go back. Zombies. Zombies. All right, so how do you guys want to approach?
Well, I can cast comprehend languages if we want to sneak a little bit closer and see what they're saying before we, like, tying people up and all that.
I think that's a good idea. You can hear what they're saying.
I don't know if I can hear what they're saying right now, but maybe we get closer.
With the stealth check, you could try to move a little bit closer and try to see if you can catch what they're saying.
Okay.
Which way are they facing? Are they facing towards us or away from us?
They are facing neither. They're both like facing towards each other, and you guys are over here, and they are facing. They could like maybe see you from the corner of their eye.
Okay, perfect.
But they're not looking at you.
And how high is the ceiling? You said
it's pretty tall. It just kind of keeps going up. It's like maybe a couple 100 feet high.
I rolled a 12 for stealth.
As you come around that corner, you start trying to sneak up, staying out of the illuminated areas. Try to stay in the areas that are a little bit darker. You get close enough where you can kind of hear them. But one of them says, he kind of turns his head in your direction. And he says to the other one, now you being able to understand. He says, hold on. No, I swear I just saw something. And he's kind of looking into the dark area between the illuminated spots, like at where you're standing. But he doesn't quite see you. Like you might just be like a shadowed silhouette, or maybe even just kind of blending in with the dark at the moment. But he is, and he's curious, and he kind of turns his body, and he's gonna start like moving in your direction, suspiciously. But he doesn't actually see you. If that makes any sense. Like he's not immediately aware of you.
Okay. Yeah. Like, how does he seem like?
He's like walking. He's walking forward cautiously into like the darkness, and he kind of has his front hand out, and there's like kind of some crackling green energy going on in his hand, as if like when like he's creating a little bit of light in front of himself, and also if he were to like get into range of you, he would be able to like attack. But he's moving forward kind of like in the darkness, sort of blind. But he just kind of saw some, it seems like he saw some movement, and he's pretty suspicious of the fact that somebody's there, but he's not, because of how dark it is in the center of the room, he's not actually able to immediately react to you. But he is going to continue moving forward suspiciously.
Could I cast spider climb and like try to go up the wall?
Yeah.
Just like quietly ease back and then just keep going.
Yeah, you go spider climb and you kind of back up in like a sideways trajectory until you hit the wall, and then you start going up it. You start going up the wall, and he comes down to where he thought you were. And then he kind of stops, turns around, and he says, must be my mind playing tricks. Been down here for way too long. What were you saying? And he starts walking back. Another one. They start. You climb up this wall here. Then you start moving along the side of the wall until you're able to get back in this area. Move across. Do you want to try to move forward again along, like, but this time elevated?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Creepy.
Can Zergo accompany her, seeing her on the wall?
Can he climb? You have climb speed on Zergo?
Yes. After every long rest, I can choose between a climb speed, a jump speed, or a swim speed.
Nice. And you can fly now. Well, hypothetically.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Dude's not talking to me, so.
You guys move along the side of the wall. As you're high up, you can give me stealth checks with advantage.
Which it's better.
20.
14.
Zergo?
20.
Oh, nice. That's like the sneakiest barbarian band. Bugbears are so good. You guys carefully climb along the wall. Careful not to like remove any loose stones or anything, send them crashing down, revealing your location. You manage to move into a position where you're sort of above them, maybe about 30 feet above them, but shrouded in darkness. And you're just kind of waiting, listening to their conversation. First, they're kind of just they kind of like awkwardly return to their conversation. And there's like a little bit of small talk back and forth before one of them says, "You know, we've been here for like a really long time, and I'm starting to feel like we're just never going to go back to the Empire. I'm. This isn't really what I signed up for. You know, my family's back there. Don't get me wrong. Sindara, everything she's trying to achieve. I get it. I understand. I'm not trying to say that I'm giving up or anything, but I'm just tired. You know, I'm tired, and this is a lot." The guy goes, No, I understand. When I was new, I had my doubts too. It's dirty work. It's dirty work. But I promise that, once this is one of the biggest jobs I've ever been included in for sure. And it's one of the biggest jobs I've ever even heard of. Is the thing that Sindara is working on in the chapel. She believes, and so do the higher ups, if she can harvest enough from it, she thinks that we can get enough energy to return to the Empire and, you haven't been to the crypt, but if you've seen it, it'll change everything for you. And I've seen it. And when they bring this energy back, they're going to be able to return Neshrak from his prison. They'll be they truly believe it, and I do too. And I know it's a lot to ask of somebody. You're young, you have other things going on, but I'm very impressed with what you've been able to do. And oh, thank you, and they kind of go back and forth. He kind of assuages whatever doubts she was having, and then they kind of stop talking, and they have a little bit of a back and forth before he tells her, I'm going to head back. Can you just make sure these guys stay on task? And he makes a joke about it being I know it's so hard to make sure, but you got it. And then he kind of starts heading off.
Before he moves or anything, what was that name that he name dropped?
Which one?
Second one.
Neshrak. The first name was Sindara, who is somebody who is here. Sindara, very specifically, is doing something. She's harvesting something that Penumbra Society, the higher-ups of Penumbra Society, believe will be strong enough to break Neshrak's prison. That's what he said.
And Zergo has no idea what the hell they're saying. Just looks at Vinley like...
Yeah, he's like,
Go back and then we can talk. Although, is the one guy heading in the right direction of where the crew is, or is he heading?
No, he heads deeper in. He kind of goes into a larger area. He kind of disappears into the darkness a little bit, but he goes the other direction.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna motion us to go back to the group.
So you guys the woman who is at work here, she kind of just stands in the middle of the room, and she kind of just turns and starts kind of looking at the undead workers quietly, just kind of waiting to be relieved of this duty as you guys move back along the wall, scurry along.
Zergo is going to stay and kind of stalk her in case they decide to kill her.
It's fair.
Yes, okay. So you stay up in the rocks.
Jump on her. I'm not brains. I'm just the bronze.
So Venley returns back to the group, climbs back down the wall, drops down.
Okay, there's some stuff going on here. I don't really understand most of it. I think we gotta interrogate her. I think we capture her, and then we try to get the information out of her. Because they mentioned a Zindara and a chapel and a thing in the chapel, and they're trying to release some guy, Neshrak, from a prison. And I don't know, there's not good vibes.
B says,
good enough for me. Yeah, I'll tie her up. Let's do it. Go team.
See, you can attack somebody up.
This is your moment to shine. I think we have all the faith.
So how are we going to do it? We're going to go out there, guns blazing? Or are we going to, just walk up and be like, hey,
we could
I've
try
got
to
some
say
rope,
hi.
We've got a body. We're going to tie you up.
I think we should do guns blazing.
Should we flip a coin or?
I have some copper pieces. 5 of them, actually. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails.
What does that mean, though?
We didn't decide. We didn't decide. It means the other thing. What did you want it to mean? That's how you know.
The other thing for talking to them.
When I flipped it and the coin was in the air, you were like, "Oh, I hope it's this one." What's the one you didn't want? That's the one we're gonna do.
Well, no, I'm kind of okay with either.
Venley, you have to have purpose. I know which one I wanted to do the tie up one, so we'll do guns blazing. I got tails. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. He pulls a pistol out and he goes around the corner.
Get ready, guys.
Initiatives. Bob.
21.
Wait.
Oh, but I forgot that fucking Reserva's on top of this wall. This lady's fucked.
So I still have spider climb up too. I'm probably gonna go back up the wall. I also got 21.
Okie dokie.
Jack's got a 13.
I got a 16.
And we got 2 initiative.
I got 19.
Okay, so we got start from the top. Above a 20 was Zergo.
And
Zergo
me.
and Vinley. Both 21s.
And Bentley both got 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then above 15. And then we got a 16 in there.
And I got 19.
Soleil got
Soleil.
19. Arlo got 16.
Arlo, 16.
Valen got 14. Jax got 13.
Cool, thank you. All right, so Valen, 14. And then Cultist also got a 14, but probably lower than Valen's. And then Jax, 13. And then B and Bob got not good. Come on, B. Zombie? 10. B, Bob, bam. All right, Zergo, it's your turn. You see, I think you would probably
Jack
see
shit.
hear B go around the corner and like pulling his pistol out and be like, all right, let's do it.
Well, all right, fine, fuck it. He's going to leap off the wall at the cloaked figure.
All right, Tack, I'm going to give you, I'm going to say that's probably advantage. I mean, you're stealth. You're kind of like, this is kind of like almost a surprise attack, I would say, because I don't think that I think that she doesn't know that you're up there. So I would say you probably have advantage at the very least.
Okay. It's 23. Okay. Does 23 hit?
Yeah. And I'll let you do fall damage, and you can split it between you and her too.
Well, he's going to be using Sword of the Bound Lightning on her, so this is going to be a lot. Okay, so. Ouch. Damn. Okay, there's that one. This is the lightning damage from it. Okay. And then this is the. I keep forgetting to do this when we do combat. The surprise attack. So, grand total, not raging. So I don't add that. That's 12, 17, 20, 26 points of slashing damage. I think that's what the board
And the
does.
sword bound lightning might do additional lightning damage too. I have to check. You also are going to do 9 points of falling damage to her and to yourself.
Is it all lightning? Because it says black and blue sheath, 2d6 plus strength plus 1d6 lightning damage. So is it all lightning damage?
It's slashing plus 1d6 lightning damage.
Okay, then the lightning is 6. I don't know if she'd be resistant to that or not. The slashing is 10. Then I get surprised since she hasn't gone in initiative yet, which adds 2d6.
So the damage you did plus 9, you just kind of jump on top of her and just fall into her, just like feet out, blade out, sword goes through the chest. You kind of kick down into her, forcing her down into the ground. There's that like brief blue flash of lightning as your blade like heats up and almost like carves through the stone floor beneath her as you pull the blade back out, and she's just dead.
I wasn't trying to kill her, but okay. Kind of hard to do. No one did tell me.
You could, I mean, technically, you could.
Well, no one told that they wanted her alive, so.
You technically could do non-lethal damage. I'd have to just change the flavor.
Honestly, he was just going to come down with the like butt of the sword and just crack her over the head.
Is that what you want to do?
That's what he was going to do.
Well, then, yeah, that's what you do, for sure.
Okay.
Just make sure if you want non-lethal damage, you just say non-lethal damage, just so I know.
Copy.
But you come down hard on top of her. You kind of kick into her, and as you're falling, you crack her on the side of the head with the butt of the katana blade, the curved sword blade, hitting her on the back of like the neck area. And you hear like a little pop, and she just kind of like falls as you kind of kick her down into the ground and kind of land on top of her. She's still breathing, but she's badly hurt. And I will leave. I'll leave her mini deleted for the time being. As that happens, the zombies kind of turn, and they all kind of look in your direction, Zergo. It's not their turn yet. But these ones, maybe it's because of the fact that there was like a retainer around them. These ones are combatants. And then it's Venley's turn. Actually, we're so close to the end here. Maybe we should end it here and just leave my screen the way it is so we can pick up the combat with all the zombies.
Yeah, as long as Venley has the initiative order. She does.
I don't think I have the zombies on the initiative order.
I don't have being Bob or the zombies.
I can save it. I can save my notepad. Here, I'll actually I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna cut this and put it into the Discord.
Ooh, okay. And it's Venley's turn.
And it's Venley's turn. Can I wait before we leave? I've been working on this because we had that whole break and everything.
Ooh, baby.
Damn.
Jeez.
Jesus fucking
Holy
Christ.
moly.
How big of a map did you make?
That is massive.
Is this all underground or is this like town or like
Oh my
everything?
God.
Yeah, it's all underground.
Whoa.
My video game completionist is dying inside right now.
Yeah, I'm getting anxiety just looking at this. I'm
Must
like,
open
there's
all
no way.
doors.
I'm gonna save scum the shit out of this. I can't do that. That's amazing, Peyton.
That's
Wow.
massive.
Woo-wee. Good thing we got Tiny Hut. Hey.
Yeah, I've been working on this for a while, dude. This is like my piece de resistance.
Oh,
Wow.
beautiful.
We got a lot.
It looks like the Underdark. It's got Underdark vibes.
It does have the vibe. Like I could, yeah, this is crazy. Especially the purple hue and everything.
Oof,
It is the Underdark, so I'm glad it looks like it. That's what I was hoping for.
that is awesome. Oh man, we're gonna be down here for a while.
Yeah.
Good thing we sent Violetta to get the ship ready.
We also got to remember to talk to my brother again and tell him a little bit later because I don't think we're getting there in 2 weeks.
Yeah, don't worry, I got my hay bitch ready. So
We just speed run all the combats, guys. We just like highest level spells, we work our way down.
yeah, I have no third level spells, by the way. All of mine are gone, so don't expect much support from me.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for this. It's gonna be fun. This little mini adventure is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
That's what you build for a mini adventure. Oh my god.
that's gonna take like at least 3-4 sessions, if not more.
This is like this isn't like this is for specifically for Soleil. This is like a side story. This isn't like main campaign shit.
That's awesome.
I literally lived my best D&D life tonight as a druid. I got to talk to a tree. I got to talk to a squirrel. I don't know. Does it get better than that? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys to listen to the earth, the heartwood tree.
Yeah, just like playing in the dirt. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
does it get? I don't think it gets better.
I hate druids.
It took a lot for you
I
to get
forgot
into
how
the
horrible
tree.
it is to have to pretend to be a tree.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like talk. You're gonna be the voice of like 98% of nature.
I just totally forgot that it was the worst.
Just wait till I try to talk to every blade of grass.
I was about to say she's gonna talk to a patch of grass. Just like
No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be awful.
You totally can. I have to like hone in. I have to just prepare myself.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank
You're
you.
the best.
See you next week.
See you guys.
Drive
next week.
safe.
have a wonderful night.
It's
See ya.
supposed to snow in like 2 hours.
Yeah, no,
so-
it's supposed to be pretty bad from what I understand. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's not too
Yay.
terrible.
Woohoo!
Good night.
You guys have a good night.